Hello, Aquarius. So welcome to your weekly reading with me. Yes, it's weekly. So why should I not say it? Welcome to your weekly reading, Aquarius. We're going to get into the Divine Animal Oracles deck, and we're also getting into the Oracle of the Radiant Sun and the Rider-Waite Tarot. We're going to take a look here at you in many different ways here, Aqua babies. It's a different way of looking. I'm going to look at what your conscious ego energy is right now. Okay. And what are you being asked to release? What are you being asked to embrace? What hidden positive factor surrounds you that you are unaware of? And what is the energy approaching you? And that's too many cards. You can't have all that as your ego identity. That'd be too much. Okay. Aquarius. You are beauty. Your ego is beauty. I don't know. Well, your ego could be focused on beauty right now, or aspects of yourself that you see beautiful. So because it's ego, right? Like you might be focused on superficial things right now. So just be aware of that. Beauty is all around you if you care to observe it. Beauty is highly subjective. Love yourself first. Look for the beauty in your situation. So, oh, that's interesting. So your mind could be trying to process things around you at this time. Could be trying to see the positive and something negative that's going on as well. You could be focused on things that are really pulling you into, like, like pretty shiny little things. Could be also pulling you in here. That's your ego. Your ego is focused on the beauty. Maybe it's also focused on trying to find the like I said, I feel like you're trying to find the positive in maybe something negative, or you may be even trying to find positive solutions here. What are you being asked to release? Wisdom. You don't know everything. Open your eyes and see what is really there. This is what you're being asked to release. Oh, how interesting, right? Because the ego focuses on the physical. The ego has a tendency to honestly like focus on what is obvious and upfront to you. So, okay. Look for the whole truth. You may only be seeing part of the whole. Develop your learning and education. Lessons are paths to wisdom. Negotiate, not attack. That's a weird card. So don't do any of that. This is like stop looking for answers to some degree. And right, and what is your ego pointing me towards is like somebody who's trying to look for the positive in something. You shouldn't be trying to figure out answers. Like stop trying to figure out maybe stop trying to get information from where you're not going to get it. There's something going on here in your life and you're not going to get the answers from like your mind, from the obvious that you see around you. There could be something that you've even, I don't know. I don't want to discourage anyone from learning and studying something, but maybe there is something here. Maybe there's something here that you've been learning about, educating yourself on. You should take a break from it. At least take a break from it or walk away from it. What are you being asked to embrace? Oh, transformation. Allow the true constant of transformation. Learn from the past. We can only change ourselves, not others. Do not judge others too quickly. That's what you're being asked to embrace. That's interesting. Maybe there's something, maybe instead of trying to look for the beauty in a situation, you should just allow it to transform. Maybe there isn't anything beautiful to see in a situation right now. Okay. Oh, interesting. So you don't necessarily know everything about something going on, right? Like that's what we're getting. We have more cards to pull out. I'm just looking at the surface level. We've only just barely pulled off the first skin of this onion here. Okay, so allow something to transform around you. We cannot change. No, we can only change ourselves, not others. I feel like there's something around you that is going to be transforming. And just allow it to be, allow it to happen. What is a hidden positive effect, a factor that you're unaware of? Loyalty. Well, that's interesting. Re-examine your loyalties. Are you able to be trusted? Keep your word. Take relationships slowly. Okay, so there's some type of loyalty that is a positive factor, and it's hidden. Someone is loyal. Something is loyal here. It's a hidden positive factor. Something or someone could be re-examining their loyalties. Keeping your word. Somebody's keeping their word. I don't know. It is hidden, so it can be delved in mystery, but we will get more cards. Energy that is approaching you. Oh, companionship. It could be a dog. It could be a dog. Oh, how cute. Okay. This is what's approaching you. A firm and ethical friend. Oh, seek loyalty and honesty in your friendships. What is a hidden positive factor that you aren't aware of? Loyalty. Oh, there's something good coming your way, or something that is transforming around you that maybe you don't understand, and you will see it to be quite loyal. This is a loyal and ethical friend or companion that is coming towards you. This is someone who is supportive and not competitive. Change or accept what you don't like about yourself. Wow. I really like this. This is the best part of the reading, this little spot here for you. Because this is someone, there's someone coming towards you here that is like companion. It could be romantic. It could be a friend. It could be a dog. It could be a dog. And right, and think about it though. A dog is just accepts themselves for who they are. And maybe they feel like, okay, maybe I shouldn't react that way when that happens. Can I change that about myself? I don't, right? Like, I'm either gonna, this is somebody who understands what their strengths and their weaknesses are. They understand, there could be times where they behave certain ways, and maybe this person has probably done some type of deep diving about, why they do or why they react certain ways. And they've, that's something I can't change. It's ingrained in me. I'm aware of it, and that ain't changing in this lifetime, right? So because they're accepting these things about themselves, they're also, right, they're not competing with other people. They're comfortable with who it's looking at the camera, and I'm just realizing this is how I put my hair up last night to go to sleep. It didn't look like this. I forgot to do my hair. I'm really sitting here, I forgot to do my hair. Anyway, so this is like, I wash my face and stuff this morning to brush my teeth. I'm really looking at the camera going, well, Cindy is really I'm real comfortable with y'all at this point. Could be just getting out of bed and doing a reading. All right, everybody. Okay. This is a supportive person. They're not going to compete with you. If there's something that you are really strong at in life and this person is not, they're not going to feel uncomfortable about that. They're going to be like, how can I support you more in this? This is great. This is a way you could really thrive. This is somebody who looks for loyalty and honesty in friendships, and they are one. Hot dog. That's a nice one, Aquarius. What's your bottom? Your bottom is observation. Observation. Take a step back and observe a situation. Listen and watch before you decide on a course of action. You are protected. Well, that's very interesting too. So that's almost like you've had some time here to be able to think about things. And maybe you're at this stage now. You're trying to see, what is the beauty? Your ego is focused on beauty. That is very superficial. Focused on the superficial. Just going on here. Second, I'm still sort of channeling here and thinking. Focus on the superficial, or trying to see the beauty in a situation, trying to see the positive in a situation that might seem negative. So maybe, wow, maybe your situation feels negative in terms of companionship and people around you. Maybe previously you've been seeking people out specifically for, how they look or what they seem to be on the surface. Your ego is transitioning, right? Like, really embrace transformation. You have a really ethical and loyal companion of some sort coming towards you. Okay, your ego. Organization, beauty. Interesting. Organization, beauty. Your ego is maybe, yes, I want to say it's trying to organize thoughts. It's trying to label and compartmentalize thoughts and situations, and you're trying to make maybe even a logical assessment out of something that at this time is not possible to be able to assess it accurately because you don't have all of the information, or the information you have is just very surface level. What are you being asked to release? Wisdom, adaptability. Look at that. Adaptability, wisdom. So, right, it is. It's like you're trying to use your mind in different ways to understand something that is going on around you, or why you find yourself in a situation that you do. Okay, so kind of release this. Release how, because I feel like you're probably just using up energy here about something. I don't know if it's like the situation you find yourself in life, situation you find yourself in with someone, whatever it is. It's really like the cards are coming across here that you can't solve this based on what you know. And it doesn't matter how many different ways you try to look at it. Just allow things to change and transform around you naturally. Right? Embrace transformation. It could be like your life is transforming and there could be things that have changed. You're like, I don't understand. Why is this my life, God? Like stop trying to think about that. Stop trying to ask that. Don't ask that question. Just allow it to transform. See how you change. Allow yourself to change. Focus on that. Right? And it's also talking about learn from the past. So is there something that you've learned in the past? You know what? There's some things you just can't figure out, or some things you just don't get answers to. And you just end up burning calories and time and energy trying to overthink it. It also asks you not to judge others too quickly. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay, don't judge others too quickly. Really embrace that. Defense. Don't judge. Okay, I feel like that's coming in with the you are protected. You are protected. Defense. Don't judge others too quickly. Protect your transformation. Are you in a transformation stage here? You should protect it. Protect. Maybe even, okay. If you have been sort of on the defense here, don't push your defenses down. Don't drop your walls. Spirit is really asking you to kind of like naturally flow here. Like if you have been defensive, if you've been trying to understand things in your life, this is kind of like a time, I feel like that you have, because also, right, what did it say here? Learn from the past. You've already got some level of wisdom and adaptability here that I feel like is going to serve you well, or it's time to. It's almost like, have you taken yourself through a transformational process and you're at a stage now where you should be kind of like dropping your guard a little bit in the situations that you find yourself in, or more open to experience and possibilities. So okay, this is interesting. I feel like the hidden positive factor that you're unaware of, it's right, we have loyalty. We have loyalty, ethical, all this here is a really nice energy that is surrounding you. So loyalty is a hidden positive factor that you're unaware of. Bluff. But somebody is not showing up like that. Maybe it's a Gemini. Maybe there's Gemini energy here. It's friendship, right? There's friendship here, but it's almost as if, I feel like you may have judged a book by its cover here. I feel like there's two things that have gone on. There may be a book that you've judged by its cover, and that cover was maybe very beautiful. It could go either way. To be quite honest, there can be beautiful people that are really crappy inside, and then there can be, but there can also be beautiful people that are really beautiful inside too. And there can be crappy people that are really, people that just look like Cindy's hair. They look really like disheveled, and they can be really beautiful inside, or they can be really ugly and disheveled inside too. So there's something going on here where I feel like you don't have all the facts. There's also someone who is, it's weird. It's right, because you're also being asked to embrace transformation and not to be too perhaps untrusting. Maybe there's someone around you that you're thinking, I don't know if I can trust this person, but there may be more going on in that person's life than you understand or that you realize. And so this could actually end up being somebody who could be quite a loyal, trustworthy, and ethical friend. because that is around you and you're unaware of it. And right, with this bluff card, it kind of feels like somebody is showing up in one way, but they're actually another. And I don't know why. And the energy that's approaching you is companionship to, wow, riches. It's Saturn in, it's a rich dog. There's a dog coming towards you. It's got a collar of diamonds and gold. It's loyal, it's ethical, it's trustworthy. It won't compete with you unless you have food. And I'm like, oh, riches. Saturn in Capricorn. It's an inheritance. That feels like it got a bit of an inheritance energy. It's something that is maybe owed. I don't want to say, oh, let me finish that sentence. Nothing is really owed. I want to say like kind of karmically, like there's some sort of karmic threshold that is going to be, that you're passing here. This is also something that is rich in all of the things that I've talked about, right? Like loyalty, ethical, honest, supportive. Change or accept what you don't like about yourself. That's part of what's approaching you. So that's interesting. Maybe there's going to be some type of self-evaluation here too that's approaching you, like more like on yourself as opposed to something outside of you. There's something outside of you. Like I feel like it's a person or maybe it's a pet that's coming towards you that's fabulous. But I'm wondering too, maybe if there's some type of self-evaluation that's approaching you here. And there might be things about yourself that you're like, you know, I just can't change that. Like sometimes, I don't know, like maybe sometimes you say things or you do things and you hear like your parent out of your mouth. You're like, oh my God, am I really that? And it's like, you know what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You can't change your biology necessarily. But then you might decide, you know what, this is something I want to change about myself. I want to be more of this person, or I want to be more like this. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, at the bottom you have versatility. Okay, so yeah, you're very versatile and adaptable here. I think you're supposed to allow, though, a situation to adapt and transform around you. And allow yourself to adapt and transform in it without trying to figure it out too much. Be in the moment. So we're going to do one tarot card for each of these little positions. Your ego conscious right now is beauty organization. Now, you could also be trying to focus on how you can beautify your life, how you can organize your life that feels like really nice and flowing. That's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing either. The Knight of Swords. Quick thinking. Yeah, okay, no. I feel like you want to understand something. It feels like you really want to understand something. Your ego needs to make sense of something. And it's almost like your ego needs to make sense of something so that you know what the path forward is. You know what the course forward is. You know what the right decision is forward. You know, just so you can go forward. All right, it all kind of links into, right, which is next, what are you being asked to release? Wisdom, adaptability. So it doesn't matter how many times you try to look at something, you're not going to see it for what it is right now. Allow the world to transform around you and show it to you. Okay, so what comes out with what are you being asked to release? The Wheel of Fortune. Oh, see? Like the Wheel of Fortune is the world is in control. The universe is in control of something right now. I feel like this is also being a little bit more spontaneous or something here. Like you should be maybe a little bit more spontaneous. Are you not spontaneous enough? Aquarius. Are you not spontaneous enough? What you're being asked to embrace is transformation defense. There could be some sort of defensiveness around you that is going to be transforming and changing. Maybe someone around you has been too hard to get to know. Like maybe someone around you has felt like like I said, judging a book by its cover. Maybe the book has just been like really closed. And you thought, what is with this person? in that case, I feel like there could be a situation going on around you where it's not you, it's someone else. And when it's someone else, could be something else they got going on. What are you being asked to embrace? Wow, the Two of Wands. The transformation of your dreams. Transformation of your dreams. What you're hoping for, what you expect. So that's what that feels like. See what you, lower the defenses. Transform what you expect. Sorry. Larry's been like a going concern today. I'm just waiting for him to interrupt me constantly. I don't know what's up with that guy. Oh, I know what it is. There's a bunny in my yard. I think she had babies. Little babies. Oh my God. The cuteness is just, it's unconscionable. Baby bunnies are so cute. The transformation of your dreams. That's what you're being asked to embrace. How beautiful is that? Okay. The hidden factor that you're unaware of is this loyalty bluff, because there's someone coming towards you who's quite loyal. Maybe the world has convinced you that people just aren't loyal to. Wow, the Queen of Cups. Love. A loving and nurturing, loyal person is around you, but it doesn't seem like that's who they are. Why doesn't it seem like this person is like that? What the hell? What's going up with that? Why does it not seem like someone around them is loving and compassionate and nurturing? I mean, this could be someone that you barely know. I would imagine it probably is. Then, oh, the Nine of Swords. This person is in their head. This person might have a lot of worries. This person is worried about a lot. Okay, that's why it seems like someone around you isn't loyal or loving. This person has got a lot of worries. Oh, they're worried about what they see going on around them. They're worried about what they're learning. It's over. Over? Over. The world. I need one more. Oh, and the Seven of Swords. This person is worried. Maybe this person has done something here with the Seven of Swords. This person, is this person worried about other people watching them? Oh, I don't know, does this person have a mental health issue or something like that? There's a lot of swords here. They're worried about, I feel like, other people watching them. But so they need to end that. That's ended. They end it. But then there's like, but then it's almost like hiding. Is this person paranoid? That's the other thing I'm wondering. Is this person like paranoid? I don't know what's gone on for this person. Maybe something bad has gone on for this person. What has happened to this person? Like, what's gone on here? It really looks like somebody who's just like worried about a lot. They're worried about what other people see of them. They're worried about other people watching them and what they learn from what they're seeking. But that's over. I mean, that comes to an end. Or maybe they needed to end something here because people were watching them. But then it's almost like they're feeling, I don't know, suspicious. It's almost like this person is walking in this energy of feeling like very suspicious. Or they're behaving very suspiciously. What is going on here? The Two of Cups. What is going on here? Pure love. Soulmates. Partnership. Well, I don't know. I'm not going to pretend to have all the answers for you, especially when we're being asked to release, wanting to know all the answers. Because, yeah, there is, I don't know, something about reciprocity. I feel like there's someone around you who would probably like to share something with you. And when I say share something, I want to say something intimate, either about themselves or just like, just speak to you intimately, or I don't know. But there's something going on here with this person. And it's weird because it makes it look like that this person, you know, maybe this person doesn't have a lot of feelings. This person's not loyal in relationships. This person, I don't know. So the energy that's approaching you is companionship riches. And we are talking about someone who is really loyal, very devoted, supportive, honest, ethical. I don't know. Could you get much better than all of those? Yeah, all of that? I don't know. The Three of Wands. This person has a clear vision of what they want, and it is approaching you. Oh my God, right? I love how, okay, this is what you should embrace, and it is watching what you, on the horizon for yourself, imagining your dreams, that transforming, huh? And maybe I feel like there might be someone around you who seems very defensive or hard to get to know. Maybe this person is dealing with something in their life, and because of that, they're at a point right now where they're like, I can't introduce new relationships in my life, or I can't, yeah, I don't know. There's something going on. There's truly something going on here. Because this is on the horizon. I mean, this is on the horizon for you. This is a really wonderful relationship. It's on the horizon. How far the horizon is, I don't know. I can ask. Tarot is always like, yeah, it's there, but I don't know. It's just telling you. It's always giving you hope. This seems like someone very specific. The Strength card. It is number 8. Maybe it's 8 minutes, 8 hours, 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months, or 8 years. I'm not sure. Hopefully not 8 decades. You know, we're pretty old by then. The 7. Oh, it's like a countdown. 8, 7. 7 of Wands. Oh, and the 7 of Swords. 7 of Pentacles. There is a delay in this gratification. Defend your dreams and desires. Oh. You have a dream here that's unfulfilled. You really do. You should embrace it and watch it transform right before your eyes. I don't know if it's a little bit like watching grass grow or paint dry, but the 2 of Pentacles and the 6 of Cups here. Juggling, geez, it's like juggling resources, but almost like the people around are resources. Oh, well, Aqua babies, that's what I have for you. I'm going to go do the extended Aquarius. In the extended, I'm going to ask what we're going to call it your inner child or your deeper soul is asking of you right now. What is it asking of you right now? But how is your ego responding to that request? How would your inner child or deeper soul like you to respond to what it is requesting of you at this time? There are 2 links in the description below if you would like to follow me to the extended. Thank you so much, Aquarians. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.